the expert, and many of us are hoping to shed a little weight in the new year.
One fundamental thing you need to know before you begin a new workout. Personal trainer Aaron Soto from the Kaizen Studio Fitness Center joining us live this afternoon. Okay, what do we need to know before we begin these new exercise regimens?
Well, new year, new resolutions, new goals, new workouts. When I work with a new client, I have a couple fundamental skills that I need to teach them before we get started. And breathing is one of them. There's a proper way to do it and there's an improper way to do it. And for safety, cellular, functional reasons, you want to be breathing correctly. So a general rule, and there's always exceptions to every rule, is exhale with exertion.
Okay. So like when you're pushing, exhale.
Well, sometimes you're pulling. Okay. But in the most difficult part of the move, you exhale. And what I like to do is breathe in with my nose and out with my mouth. And it kind of helps me get a rhythm going with the cadence of the move and everything. So I'll do a bicep curl with this arm here. And so this is the difficult part. So as I bring it up, I breathe out. Okay. And I breathe in on the recovery. So it helps to also hear the breathing in your ears. So you want to breathe loud enough that you can hear it. And that's why you should brush your teeth before you work out too. Exhale as you push. Inhale.
Your trainer
as you
appreciates that.
Well, you know, it's one of those things, though. I think people who do work out, I know that I've had it several times where you or Allison will say, Annie, breathe, and you forget to do it because you're so focused on what you're doing. So it's obviously easier once we remember to do that. But what's the actual physical benefit to that?
Well, the structural benefit is it sets your diaphragm up ready for movement. So your core is stabilized, your spine is stabilized, your organs are protected for that pushing. Yeah. And on a cellular level, the mitochondria use oxygen in the muscle development and the muscle tearing. So
psychologically, I mean, when I'm doing a press or something, I actually find that blowing out gives me a little extra something psychologically that I can lift, you know, that fifth or sixth one in the last set.
Blow the anger out, blow the frustration out. And make sure to evacuate your lungs fully too, because you want to use the full capacity of your lungs. Shallow breathing doesn't do anybody any favors.
Okay. So are there any tricks? I mean, is it really just reminding ourselves to breathe? I mean,
it's just constantly tell yourself, exhale with exertion.
Okay. Thank you. Aaron, thanks.
Got a question for any of our experts? Send an email to asktheexpert@tmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail, no heavy breathing though. The number 967-5253. Coming up, the warm weather